anapigana na mama rais, ulipigana na mimi Rigathi Gachagua, mimi ni mwanaume. Wachana na Martha Koome, ni mwanamke. Mbona unapigana na wanawake? Can you fight your fellow men? Si ndio? Apigana na wanaume? Awachana na huyu mama. Na huyu mama anafukuzwa kwa sababu amekataa kuua mtu ya Yesa. Si ndio? Mtasimama na Martha Koome? Mtasimama na yeye? Huyu mama akifukuzwa, nipige filimbi mtoke kwa barabara. Mtatoka au mtatoka? Mtatoka au mtatoka? Nimuka umera? Yes. We are not going to sit again. We are not going to sit again as William Ruto destroy the leadership of the Mount Kenya Legion. It's too much. It is too much. It cannot be. Pahali huyu rais ametufikisha sasa, it is too much.
I am forced to do this video here to let people know how smart Rigathi Gachagua is. I talked about this before, but now I want to repeat it here so that guys can understand it. When Rigathi Gachagua was being impeached, it started from just saying it in various functions. Now it became actualized by being taken to Parliament, National Assembly for debate. Eventually, Rigathi Gachagua was impeached from the National Assembly. Now he was referred to the Senate. When he was in the Senate, Rigathi Gachagua actually, again, he was also impeached. Now it came for Rigathi Gachagua to go to court. This is the time Martha Koome was now becoming relevant. Martha Koome was supposed to constitute a 3-bench judge to listen to that case and make a ruling on it. Martha Koome, it happened that she was not in Kenya. Probably either she just absconded that function. And then she assigned the duties to Philomena Mwilu, the second Chief Justice. That's the Deputy Chief Justice of Kenya. And when she gave this bench of judges, it was clear that there was a problem with these judges. But regardless of all that, the courts still decided to sit. These judges are the ones going to sit for that case. As expected, they upheld the decision from the Senate. Up to this point, the expectations were Martha Koome, she's an enemy for Rigathi Gachagua, and she has been used to get Rigathi Gachagua out of office. It was expected also now that Gachagua will be a serious enemy of Martha Koome. And Gachagua, the way he knows how to speak, he could get out and attack Martha Koome seriously. But this is the time Rigathi Gachagua acted very smart. Actually, unless I'm wrong, Rigathi Gachagua never came out in public to speak against Martha Koome. Not even once. Not even once. He has been very quiet on the issues of Martha Koome, because we realized Rigathi Gachagua has not attacked her, and neither has he blamed Martha Koome in any way. That was smart. Why? Rigathi Gachagua knew very well at some point he will need Martha Koome, or Martha Koome will need him, or Rigathi Gachagua will need Meru, where Martha Koome comes from. But at this point now, it has come to be very clear that Rigathi Gachagua needs Meru and Martha Koome needs him. So they need each other, two-way traffic. What do I mean by that? Rigathi Gachagua knows very well that Martha Koome, if it is not a plan, we know very well that William Ruto, as we speak today, there is a commission that has already investigated the 7-judge bench of the Supreme Court, and there's a report that is supposed to go to President William Ruto and then eventually presented, probably they are removed from office. That process of the legal process, we all know it. So there's an expectation that probably Martha Koome might be removed from office. That's number one. However, we cannot also rule out that it could be a plan of William Ruto to pocket Martha Koome by simply after getting the report, he does not recommend her removal from office. Maybe he gives us a second chance, and as a result, he will be a hero in Meru. That is very likely. But the fact remains, as we speak today, having seen what has happened in the Senate, where all those MPs allied to President Gachagua are removed from their committees and then replaced by those ones from Luo Nyanza and ODM. And then you can see that is happening, and even Ndindi Nyoro is now being planned for. Then Gachagua simply told himself that if this is happening, probably it might also happen to Mama Martha Koome. And now you're going to defend her. And considering that other leaders are quiet, Gachagua is the person who is solely doing that. So, how has Gachagua acted smart? He did not hold a grudge against her. Instead, he decided to hold it back. And right now, as we speak, he's the one defending Mama Martha Koome. Very serious. This will give Gachagua the ground to get Mount Kenya East. That is even Embu combined. If they touch Muturi, he's also going to aim for the same. Now, that's very clear that Rigathi Gachagua is slowly cementing his chance as the kingpin of the Mount Kenya region. And even the fact that most of the leaders are quiet against all these bad things that are happening, including the mobilization of other communities against Mount Kenya, leave alone Ichungwa is a special case. The fact means that Rigathi Gachagua has come out to prove himself a worthy leader to fight for the Mount Kenya region. And therefore, as we speak, from the sentiments that were made from Meru today, the fact remains that Mount Kenya people are going to listen to Rigathi Gachagua, especially if Mama Martha Koome is not impeached. She's not removed from office. We also look at this closely. It's a possibility that she might be removed from office. But Rigathi Gachagua said very well, we are going to demonstrate, come out to the streets, something that nobody expected. They did not expect Rigathi Gachagua to do that, but he said we are going to do that. So in a nutshell, to avoid all these repercussions, William Ruto might decide to withdraw the issue. Or the fact remains he might decide to go ahead to get Gachagua to do it and finish early enough. Though we know very well, if William Ruto does that, not just women of this country, not just the Meru people, but also the entire legal process of this country will be affected. Judges will be on his neck. In various cases, Martha Koome has been acting very smart. Whenever cases are coming from government, you realize that Martha Koome, she has been reversing all these cases in favor of government. But now she's being fought alone. Why? Why? It's because William Ruto has detected 2027. Why? 2027, we have heard Oscar Sudi say very well that kama kura hazitatosha tutaongeza. Tatafuta tuongeze. That means there will be rigging of election in 2027 according to Oscar Sudi. And which means very well that the case might end up in the Supreme Court. If you all remember when Justice Isaac Lenaola was speaking, he said clearly that the country does not have a constituted IBC as big as we are. And that is very wrong. Which means he was simply telling William Ruto, you're sleeping on your job. And even added a statement actually and said that mi hakuna mahali mtanipeleka, hivyo nimezeeka kwetu ni hapa Samburu. That was very clear that Justice Lenaola is seriously determined to ensure that there is free and fair election come 2027. When the case will be presented, and Akina Oscar Sudi have decided to literally say that they are going to add votes if as Tatosha, then the case is going to end on the desk of Martha Koome and the 7-bench judge, and they are going to decide the election results in the court. So as a result today, William Ruto has to take precautions and ensure that they have taken care of the Supreme Court early enough. And that is what Rigathi Gachagua has seen. Mount Kenya are going to vote against William Ruto. If they're not careful with the Supreme Court, probably William Ruto is going to be in office for the next, 5 years after 2027. So therefore, Rigathi Gachagua has noted enough that we must protect the judiciary so that at least it's able to deliver a free and fair judgment come 2027 in case there are some irregularities in the electoral process. I don't know what's your take as far as this is concerned, but I feel strongly Rigathi Gachagua is on the move and William Ruto must be scared.